Well, hello, everyone. It's Tuesday, November the 19th, 2024. I'm Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. JCat writes in talking about, I guess, a two-guess solve from a previous puzzle, Love to Brain, and then gave me what was positioned as a Friday, or as we call it, Fearless Friday, word suggestion, penne. Does it pasta your approval? Well, here's the thing. I love a good pun, a good turn of the phrase, and I love this so much, and I also love pasta. I couldn't wait to Friday. So we're going to maybe call this somewhat Fearless Tuesday. I can't wait sometimes. That's what my weakness is, carbohydrates. So we are going to start today with penne and see what develops here. Okay, all right. We have one letter N in position. That's always a good start. If anything lights up, I consider it good. Doubly so if it's in green in position. So we'll take that and we'll march forward with it. So let's see. What do we want to do? Well, again, I'm just like, I almost feel like I'm chanting, feed me. So how about the word chant? We'll add C-H-A-N-T. We'll add some chat to our letter N. Obviously, in turn, evaluating four fantastic letters. You never know. Could be the answer. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word chant? No, it's not. And a complete strikeout, swing and a miss, just a little bit outside, as they say. Nothing there. Now we have three class. Oh, by the way, keep in mind though, with penne, we also got that intel that there is not going to be two letter N's here, since the first one was in gray. So I don't have to worry so far about that. There's going to be unique letters wrapped around this letter N. Now, we have U, I, and O in the classic vowels. We also potentially have a Y that could be a player in that. I have to keep that in mind. I was going to say, no, it's a letter N, I don't know why I was thinking of that. What could we try here? I guess I'm wondering what vowels might be the most interesting here, right? We can't do crony because we tested the C, so that's not going to work. What will make sense here? If it was, we can't do think. We tested the H and the T. No, I don't think that's... Oh, here's one that we could try, and we'll at least look at one of these classic vowels. How about the word blink? Wrapping B, L, I, and K around that letter N. I will still have the O and the U untested and the Y if it's not blink. But hopefully, maybe we could at least get some progress here. I guess I categorize this in the why not. Yeah, so let's not overthink it. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word blink? No, it's not, but okay. All right. So we found the letter I also in position. Now, what makes these interesting, right? The last letter is not going to be O or U. And I've got a funny feeling that what we're probably looking at here is the only vowel here being that letter I. So I start to look at this strategically in terms of what two consonants pair well preceding the I and the N. So D-R-I-N would be, you'd think drink, but we just tested the K, so that doesn't make any sense, right? The I-N-G at the end, bring doesn't work, obviously. We just tested the B. Thing doesn't work. Possibly swing. Now, that's actually compelling because the S, the W, and the G are pretty strong consonants to bring to this party. Now that I think about that, I think I've just talked myself into my next guess here. Because if I'm correct and we're looking for 3 consonants, ruling them out 3 at a time, and obviously we're looking at strong consonants here. If it's not swing, we're going to take a couple of multiple key consonants off the board, narrowing down what we've got to deal with. So, not happy about being at the 4th guess here, but I think I like my prospects. So let's find out. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word swing? No, it's not, but there's the G. Wow, this is one of those slow situations where we're lighting them up in position 1 at a time. But folks, we only have 2 guesses left, so we need this to move a little bit faster. I think, wait a minute. I see something interesting, but it's scary. Let me explain. So the first thing I'm thinking is, okay, I don't think you get another letter I. We know there's no second letter N from penne, but what about that G? And then as soon as I put the G in the front, what I get is I see going. So why does that scare me? Because all I'm really evaluating here is the letter O in terms of a unique letter. Maybe I shouldn't be scared of it, because let's dial it back a little bit. What other potential combinations, right? So if I look at this, I think you have to look at this from right to left, which is a little bit awkward and counterintuitive. But, first of all, you can rule the Q out. Pretend that's not even there. I think you could rule the Z out. You can pretend that's not even there. The same for the X. I think same for the V. Same for the M. So there is one other possibility here. I see one other possibility. I'll get to that in a second. You could take the letters F and J, I think, out of the equation as well. And I think, honestly, I think it's down to 2 possibilities. The word going or the word dying. I think dying is a little morbid for an actual Wordle solve, but I think it's a 50-50 here. I don't think there's any other combinations I'm missing. So it's a little scary here because there's no crossover between those 2 possibilities, but I do feel confident it's one or the other. All right, well, we have to try one. We have to keep this game going. So I'm going to go with my first guess, which was going, and it's either going to be the answer or the G and the O are going to be gray, and then we're going to be in our last guess. So deep breath. Let's find out. Can we close it out here? Is the answer to today's puzzle the word going? Yes, it is. I mean, that's a little morbid. You're either going or dying here on that one. Thankfully, we were going in 5. So, definitely perhaps, it's early-ish in the week. The nail biter of the week could be that one. We'll see. Let me know in the comments how you did. This was an interesting puzzle. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and we are going to tread lightly because we're starting with the word tread, T-R-E-A-D. So that should be an interesting one as well. Folks, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with some more Wordle.